Let's see how to work with voicemail in Skype for Business. Voicemail works pretty much the same as leaving voicemail on somebody's cell phone, but this is one of those Skype for Business features that depends on which level of service your organization has. So this feature will not be available to all users. I want to start by calling somebody on my contacts list. I'm going to call Stuart. So I'll point at his icon, and then I'm going to just do an audio call. So I'll click on the little phone button. So now I'm calling Stuart, and I know he's not going to answer, so we're going to let this continue to ring until it rolls over to his voicemail. Obviously, this will take a minute, but I'm going to skip forward in time until the voicemail picks up.
Please leave a message for
Stuart Morey.
After the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hey Stuart, this is Nick, just leaving a sample voicemail message. Thanks. And when I'm finished, I'll hit the little hang up button. Now I've left that voicemail message and I've ended the call. And that's it. Now earlier, I had somebody call me and leave a voicemail. So let's see what it looks like when somebody else leaves a voicemail for you. If I look up here in this row of buttons near the top, there's the button for the dial pad or the phone button. I can see there's a little badge on it with a number 1. That tells me that I have one new voicemail. So if I go over to the phone section, I can see this voicemail section below, and I can see I have one new voicemail. If you're using the Mac version, you will still hit a button, but it's going to be a button on the left side labeled Calls, and then you will have to click on a tab for voicemail. You'll see a separate tab labeled voicemail. And once you're there, you'll see your voicemail messages listed here. So let's listen to this voicemail. I'm going to point my mouse cursor at the little icon on the left. I see my voicemail controls pop up, and I can hit the play button. So let's listen to this voicemail.
Hey Nick, this is a test voicemail.
And that's it. Now, if I ever want to delete this voicemail message, I can just right-click on it, and I can choose Delete Item. And in that way, you can keep things cleaned up here. So it makes sense to listen to your voicemail messages here, but if you use your Office 365 email account, then you will also receive your voicemail messages as email attachments. So I can go to Outlook, either the Outlook application here on my computer or Outlook on the web. You can see that I've received a new email message from Stuart, and you can see the subject line is voicemail. So if I click on that, it's an email message, but it has that voicemail embedded in here as an attachment. And I can listen to it right here. So I can just hit play.
Hey Nick, this is a test voicemail.
And in that way, I can access my voicemail messages from my email. All right, let's go back into the Skype for Business interface. Now, by default, there is a standard voicemail greeting that plays when people call you, and we heard that a moment ago. If you want to change that greeting to something different, you can do that. There's a little button over here on the right side. You can click on that to open up a menu, and there's a button here to change greetings. So let's do that. When I click this button, it's basically going to place a normal audio call, but it's going to call the voicemail service, and it's going to walk me through this process. Let's see what that looks like.
You have not recorded a personal greeting. To record your greeting, press 1. To cancel, press the star key.
In order to press a number, I'm going to need to open up this button right here, the Call Controls
You have
button.
not recorded a personal greeting. To record your greeting, press 1. To cancel, press the star key.
So I click on Call Controls, I get this control.
You have not recorded a personal greeting. To record your greeting, press 1. To cancel, press the star key.
So I'm going to press 1 to record my greeting.
Please record your greeting after the tone. When you have finished recording, press the pound key.
Hi, this is Nick. I'm not here right now, so please leave me a voicemail.
This is your current personal greeting.
Hi, this is Nick. I'm not here right now, so please leave me a voicemail.
To accept, press 1. To re-record, press 2. To delete and use the default greeting, press 3. To cancel, press the star key. To repeat this menu, press 0.
So I'll press 1 to save that.
Recording accepted. Goodbye.
And now I have my new voicemail message recorded. So when somebody calls me, if I don't pick up, that's the message they'll hear, and then they can leave me a voicemail. And that's it for voicemail. Just remember, this is one of those features that is not available to all Skype for Business users. Talk to your Microsoft administrator if you need to get that feature enabled.